Next, I'll reveal what I've actually experienced in real life. My experience. 1. Does God actually exist? I got married in 1979 in Pasjang-Songbik, a bus stop near Noryangjin Station in Seoul, Korea. I was living in a newlywed house near Sungdae Market. I had 2 baby boys around February 1980. In mid-September 1980, at around 2 p.m. I took a taxi from Noryangjin, past Jangsongbik, and went to Seongdae Market. On my way, a strong light from the sky shone on my chest, and my whole body became a ball of fire. What on earth am I? And then I asked the pastor around me. I gave him a little answer, and I asked the preacher, and he said, "Well, I'm sorry. It is a phenomenon that comes." 30 years later, I asked the famous pastor by email, and he didn't approve of it. After a while, the pastor said that he had been preaching for 40 years, and that many people had seen God, and he had never seen or heard of God. No, he confessed with a sermon. A college classmate to immigrant. He was a big fan of alcohol and cigarettes in college. He became an elder. I told you about my life in America. We're working in a laundry shop, but the business isn't doing very well. The partner has no choice but to quit his job in order to lose less money. I said that I had to do the laundry alone. But the laundry that seems to be going wrong is God's. He was brought to prosperity by help. God's willingness to help all the business. I told him, I've got a ray of intense light in the sky shining on my chest, and I've got a whole body of fire. He said, it's done. And he believed me. I think you have something to do. Gave. I told him this story because he was a deaconess, and he said it was extremely rare. He encouraged me to preach and believe me. I told this story to a friend who is a professor at Kyunghee University who is a college classmate, and he also believed me. Another person who believed the story was my wife. What this tells us is that God exists, and that everything